everybody. We're sorry that you're stuck at home right now, but we hope that you can at least enjoy this little recipe we made for you. This week was supposed to be our dessert week in Latin America and our visit to Spain, so we're going to create a beautiful tres leches cake at home. Hopefully there's a couple few extra cupcakes lying around the house that you can make this at home too. So enjoy our reggaeton music and let's get cooking. To start our recipe, here's what we're going to work on first. If you've ever made whipped cream with us before, you know you have to start with something called heavy whipping cream. And heavy cream is really just the fatty bits of milk. When cows produce milk, the beautiful stuff that rises to the top is the cream. So we're going to whisk this really, really hard and turn it into heavy cream. And then we're going to add a little bit of something sweet to make it delicious. This is called powdered sugar. You've all seen this before, but this powdered sugar just comes from grinding up regular old sugar and turning it into a beautiful powder. I'm going to keep working on whisking this for a minute or two. And I'm going to add a little bit of extract. I bet you kids all know what this is. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Vanilla! So delicious. We're going to add a little dash of that. Vanilla comes from a really beautiful bean that looks kind of like a long brown green bean. But when you take out the inside, there's like little speckly seeds that live on the inside of the vanilla bean. And that's what gives us our really rich vanilla flavor. So this whipped cream is going to take a little bit of time. I hope you can count with me. We're going to count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm about halfway there. Our whipped cream is almost done. You guys are probably way faster than me and doing this a lot better at home. If you make little zigzags in your cream as you're doing this, it'll actually start to add a little bit of air bubbles. And all those beautiful bubbly air bubbles are what's creating the light, fluffy whipped cream texture we want. Air is getting pushed into the cream and it's getting stronger and thicker and a little bit more dense as we add some air. We're going to count to 10 one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is a very soft peak at this point. We might come back to that in a minute for a little bit more of a workout at home. But tres leches literally translates into 3 milks. So we're going to get to use another few kinds of milk today, besides the heavy cream, to make our cake something a little bit more beautiful. We're going to take our leftover cake from the weekend that we made. Don't throw that away. You can transform it into something beautiful. We're going to slice this guy in half using a very careful slice. My pinch grip on the knife, and then wiggling back and forth to make 2 little top hats. When I split these guys in half, that makes a really nice little base for me to be able to pour our milks over top. So, we're going to start with milk number 1. This milk is just regular old milk. You could use coconut milk or almond milk if you have that at home. We're just going to drizzle that over our cake. Yum! The milk is going to add a little bit of moisture and a little bit more creaminess to our cake. Now this milk is a different kind of milk. This is called sweetened evaporated milk. So a little bit of sugar goes into the milk and it gets extra sweet. This is our way of sweetening up our cake. So we're going to add just a little drizzle of that puppy. That was milk number 2. Now we get to add my favorite milk. This is called condensed milk. And this one's a little bit caramely because it gets cooked down into this rich, thick, syrupy goodness. Whoa, look at that. That looks so delicious. We're going to drizzle this right over top. Oh, don't get too excited. There's more coming. All right, now, we thought it'd be nice to sweeten it a little bit more naturally too. So we're going to add just a little bit of fresh fruit. I'm sure you guys have a few favorite fruits that you have lying around the house. So we'll use today, what is this? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Strawberry! We're going to practice Spanish today. In Spanish, this is called a fresa. So we're going to take the little hat off of fresa. We took her hair off, give her a haircut. We're going to give it a little slice to get rid of that stem edge. And now I have a really pretty shape. I'm going to put that flat side down on my board and using a pinch grip, I'm going to hold on to my knife like a little hammer. I'm going to use the bear claw. And I'm going to slice my strawberry into pretty little heart shapes. We're going to wave at the truck that's going by too. This is our beautiful little heart shape. We're gonna start stacking this on top of our tres leches cake. So I like to make it look a little bit like flower petals. I think food should be pretty beautiful. Just like that. You can make any shape you want. Whoa! Excited milk. Now we're gonna take up, on the count of 3, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Blackberry! I'm gonna slice this in half using my bear claw, using my pinch grip, because on the inside, you get these little sunflower shapes. I think they look so beautiful. So we're gonna take a few blackberries, slice them up and put them on the inside too. My pretty flower shapes. Now we all know this fruit, I'm sure we've all seen this before. 1, 2, 3, banana. We're gonna peel our banana. Peel, banana. Now we're just gonna use half to start. We'll use the other half in a little bit. And I'm gonna slice my banana into little long circles. The way you can do that is what's called slicing on the bias. So I'm gonna hold my banana at kind of an angle. I'm gonna slice these long, thin pieces so it makes banana look a little bit taller than he really is. And I'm gonna line those puppies up too. Now, we're also gonna use a little bit of a special spice. In Spanish, we call this spice canela. Anybody know what this is? Have you seen this before? This is cinnamon. This is cinnamon stick. And it comes to us from the bark of a cinnamon tree, which is kind of cool that we use a tree bark in our food. We're gonna take a little pinch of cinnamon, and we're gonna sprinkle it right on top. Okay, and now we're gonna use my favorite ingredient. If you don't have this at home, it's okay. You could use something different. You could use chia seeds or sunflower seeds, but we're gonna use a little bit of this coconut. This dried coconut, I think, is so delicious, and I like that it's a little bit crunchy. You could toast it up beforehand if you wanted to. We're gonna add that next. Now, the best part is we get to do this all over again. We're gonna put our other layer of cake on top of that fresh fruit. We're gonna drizzle all over again with all of our delicious toppings. We're gonna take our sweetened condensed milk. That's gonna get drizzled right on top. Now the cake has been absorbing all of that delicious milky goodness this whole time. If you let this cake sit in the fridge overnight, it gets even more creamy and delicious. So that's always fun too, if you can hold out and not eat it right away. We're drizzling a little bit of milk on top of our cake and a little bit of that evaporated milk with all the sugar inside. Now we're gonna go back to our beautiful fruit, our strawberry. I think I'll just finish by topping our cake with this beautiful strawberry. Easy slicing. And you guys, please feel free to use whatever fruit you have. Apple slices would be awesome on this. You could use a little bit of a fresh nectarine or plum or even some dried fruit. Maybe you have raisins or cranberries lying around the house. I'm gonna use the rest of my banana because I love it so much. And off we go. Now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to really garnish my plate. If anybody remembers what garnishing means, it means we're starting to decorate. We're really gonna use our food to create pretty pictures on our plate. So I think the very first sense that we eat with is the sense of sight. So the more beautiful you can make it look from the start, the more appealing it is to your tummies. So we've got a beautiful tres leches started here. Now I get to finish with my gorgeous whipped cream. I'm just gonna pour it all over. My last 10-second countdown. And you guys, it's just as easy to make a tres leches. If you were really desperate and you don't have any leftover cake or cupcakes at home, you could even use some stale bread to substitute and just add a little extra sugar. And it could be just perfect. But you guys get creative. Share with us at home. Our beautiful tres leches is finito. Enjoy, and maybe even share with mom and dad at home. We hope you guys are staying safe and staying well during this time, and we thank you for watching. Take care. Be well. Mwah!